Hello, it's Wednesday and it's time for Woody Hat's Wednesday Whips. Sorry the lighting's not very good, but as you can see I'm outside and I'm down south. I've crossed the M4, got my passport out and shook it and said, hello, can I come in? And they said, all right, as long as you behave yourself. Because we're down here to see some friends and relatives over the next week. So we are camping. So can you see this? Yep, yep. So this is the same tent that I was in the other day where it was blowing a hoolie and we were getting very wet. Thankfully, it's not raining. The sun came out earlier today, and the campsite is right next to the Watercress line, which is a heritage railway. And all afternoon we've been entertained by lots of chuffing and hoots and people going ooh and all kinds of things like that. So that's been quite interesting. Anyway, so while we're camping, no telly, of course. So what do you do in the evening? You do lots of knitting and crochet, and much to Mr. W's disgust, I don't know whether that's the right word. Anyway, I have a big bag of wool and hooks and needles so that I won't get bored. So what am I doing? Well, I've got lots of classes and workshops coming up, so I'm doing some preparations. So this is a brioche knitting cowl that I've done, and I'm doing some more just to show people what you can do with it. And I'm also doing some examples of knitting for the Learn to Knit and also the Learn to Crochet. Learn to Crochet is now fully booked, and I've also fully booked a second one. So that is amazing, and we will be complying with the government's new rules. We will be less than 6, so we will go ahead. So at the moment I'm pleased to say we will still go ahead unless something else happens that we can't do that, so we're still planning to go ahead. The Learn to Knit, I've still got 1 or 2 places left. The knitting, brioche knitting, I think I've got enough people for that. I just need to check with one person whether she's coming or not, but that's almost fully booked. So quite exciting. So I've been doing lots of preparation for the Learn to Knit and Learn to Crochet as well. And of course I've got some other knitting for Mr. W, because it's always nice to knit for Mr. W. So I think I showed you these the other week. This is the lovely Whistle Bear sock yarn in the little slightly Aran, there's blue sky behind, little Aran pattern, and this yarn is wonderful. I think I told you it before, it's mohair and Wensleydale yarn. So the Wensleydale gives it the strength, the mohair gives it the snuggliness, so that after you've been out on a walk and your feet are a little bit damp and a bit cold, you can take everything off and put these on and your feet will be lovely, lovely and warm. So that's good. Talking of socks, for those of you who like knitting socks, West Yorkshire Spinners have not only got 1 but 2 Christmas sock yarns coming out, both of which have sparkle in. So look out for that, because they look rather exciting, and I might have to do some sock knitting for Christmas as well. But anyway, so I have got a week of knitting and crochet outside, which is exciting. So I will see you next week. I hope you've had a good week, and don't forget to show us what you're working on, because we always like to know that. And I will see you next week. Bye bye.